I've thought a lot about what's worked for me in my writing life. How did I find my voice? For me, interestingly, what really worked was one-to-one chats with writers I admired. It wasn't, it turns out, about editorial input or the courses, the books. It wasn't teaching, it wasn't really advice. It was this very specific conversations about being a writer. I was reflecting on this and I thought, as a challenge, I would try and put everything I've learnt about story onto a couple of pages of A4. I've got a thing now called the Writer's Compass, but actually is a very useful tool that you can use as writers. From all the research we've done, you can start to see common challenges that come up for writers in different parts of their career. It looks at that sense on the outside that you as an artist, some of the common problems there are overwhelm, overthinking, lack of focus. Am I good enough? Is my work good enough? Those would be common problems, particularly for new writers. Then when we move to sort of process and craft, there's a lot around getting stuck, being unable to start or finish, how to keep going, how to find flow, how to recognize it when you get there. And then there's all the structural stuff. And this particularly, even for very well established writers, this sense of being lost in the story is a real challenge. So somehow we have to look at story not from being in it, but from above it or below it, from outside it, if you like. And the compass is a very good tool for just breaking it down a bit and looking at very specific structural elements of story. And all of that drives into the meaning of the piece. Why am I doing this? Why am I writing this story? What is the central truth of it all? So it's a nice little tool that we can use. You can get it off my website if you register on there. It's free. Register yourself as a writer there and it will get pinged across to you. And as I say, it was a bit of a challenge just to sort of see if I could sum up the enormity of my story learning in a page of A4, and rather tragically, it turns out it's possible.